Hello everyone, how are we all doing? I hope you're well. Today we're going to be discussing a few things. So we're going to be going over Halo Infinite and Sprint and its involvement within the game. We're going to be talking about the showcase that's coming up tomorrow as you're watching this. So this came out on Saturday. There is a new Xbox and Bethesda showcase. You're definitely going to see Halo Infinite in it. I'm going to go over a few things that have come up there. And we're going to talk very quickly about Season 7 with the Master Chief Collection. Relax back, I've got this. We'll take it from here. Alright, so Halo Infinite and Sprint. Everyone knows Halo Infinite's going to have Sprint, alright? I know there are purists out there who say, oh no, we want to take it back to Halo 3. Halo 3 was the best. It didn't need Sprint. You can reload while throwing a grenade, while jumping around and moving at top speed, and it allows you to do so many things at once. Whereas if you sprint, if you look at Halo 5, just check out some footage of Halo 5, it's like you're sprinting and you can't do much else. It's completely wrong. And actually, one of my favourite commentators in esports arenas for Halo actually made a video about this. Shyway, if you don't know the man, huge fan of his. I love his work. I watch his streams all the time. The guy is a legend, and he did a very quick video, literally like 2 or 3 minutes long, just explaining why people's thoughts on the fallacy of sprinting in Halo Infinite are wrong. And he did a fantastic video where he dissected how to reload, shoot, throw a grenade, move, sprint, all at the same time, and you can actually move faster from one point to another while doing all of these things, and then compared it to someone who didn't do that, say in Halo 3 or whatever it might be. And he explains everything perfectly. Halo Infinite needs sprint. The advanced mobility is definitely a thing. Halo 5's multiplayer, arguably, I feel is one of the best multiplayers out there, because it just allows people to be more dynamic with their gameplay, less predictable. When I play MCC on PC, I'm primarily a PC player. I do have an Xbox, but you'll usually find me on a PC nowadays. I play a lot of MCC. I'm on it pretty much every day. I always find that I'm gravitating towards Halo 4 simply because I like the sprint function. I like the ability to use a thruster pack, and it just works. I work very well with this kind of modern advanced mobility, and obviously it's the top end of MCC in terms of mobility. It's probably my favourite game. Please don't hurt me for saying that, but Halo 4 is probably my favourite game in terms of multiplayer from MCC. In fact, Big Team Battle with Halo 4, I think, is arguably one of the best modes in the whole of MCC. So yeah, for those of you who are out there who do not want sprint in Halo Infinite, I don't know. I think Halo Infinite needs to move with the times. I think Halo 5 has set a good precedent from the way that multiplayer works. I hope Infinite builds on it. I know there will be purists out there who say, oh, we want it like Halo 3. I get it. I understand why, but I do believe that is for the previous gen of FPS gamers. And I believe if 343 go down that route of going back to the Halo 3 roots in terms of multiplayer, I think they'll lose a big market share with arguably their biggest game on Xbox. So yeah, Halo Infinite and Sprint, it is good. You just need to get your head around it. Alright, so moving on, showcase hopes. Tomorrow, there will be a showcase. As I mentioned before, they're going to be talking about Halo Infinite. They're going to hopefully show it off. We're definitely going to see multiplayer. I'm hoping we'll see campaign as well, and they kind of show us how it's improved from the last time we saw it a year ago. You know, like what they've smoothed out and, you know, shined up type thing. My hopes for the showcase. So very quickly, I'm just going to run through these. I'm hoping one of these things happens. Either they're going to announce, they're going to show it off, and then at the end of the segment, they're going to go, oh, by the way, the flighting comes out in a week, in 2 weeks, whatever it might be. All right. It's not, the flighting's too late now to make major changes to the game. However, it can be used still for stress testing servers due to the fact that they are going to be launching free-to-play multiplayer. As I said, it's too late to make major changes, but they need to stress test and make sure that the servers are ready, and they need to at least push a decent amount of people into those servers, because this is launching on Xbox Game Pass, this is free to play, This is plus all the people who are going to buy the game itself, myself included. There's just going to be so many people. I'm hoping they'll do some sort of flighting announcement for a stress test. We're not going to get changes. You know, if you hate Sprint, like we were talking about just a minute ago, they're not going to, you can't just submit a report and they're going to go, well, okay, well, we'll change the whole mechanic of the game. It's not going to happen. But they can use it for stress testing servers. That being said, if they don't announce the flight, a bigger mic drop for them would be like, thank you for coming to our showcase. We hope you've all enjoyed it. Oh, by the way, the Halo Infinite beta is now live. And just kind of mic drop and walk off the stage. That's how I would do it. That would just leave everyone just be like, what just happened? Like, can you imagine? Can you actually imagine? It would be nuts. It would be nuts. Pipe dream, maybe, but that would be nuts. Just to go, you know what? There's no flighting. Everyone can just play it. Open beta, go for it. Go nuts. Like, that would be insane. All right. So moving on, if that doesn't happen, if we don't get the Halo Infinite beta, how cool for another mic drop. And this is probably my biggest pipe dream. I've been talking about this for a while, especially on my streams. Halo 5 on PC. Can you imagine if they got to the end of their showcase and they went, oh, by the way, just to celebrate the fact that we're getting close to Infinite's launch, Halo 5 is now on PC. Because it's not that difficult to port to PC. They don't have to bring it into MCC. I know there's people out there going, oh, we can't add another game to MCC, it'll be huge. No one's forcing you to install it. So don't tick the box. It's really simple. They go, oh, we don't want Halo 5 on the MCC because it's too big. Okay, don't install it then. Really simple. I get it. They flawlessly make it so that they can jump anywhere from Halo Reach to Halo 4 with all those engines. I can't see it being a major issue to put into MCC, not in this day and age with modern technology. But even if they didn't put it in MCC, imagine if they just went, standalone game, Halo 5 on PC, mic drop, it's live, go and buy it right now. Like, that would be pretty cool. It would just be amazing to see that. That's probably my biggest pipe dream. In terms of other things for the showcase hopes, give us a date. If you can't give us a beta or a flighting or Halo 5 on PC, please 343. Give us a date. Is it in September? Is it in November? I don't think it will be October because now we know Battlefield 2042 has been announced for October. They don't want to clash. They want to have their own month. They're either going to go for November, which has been the kind of ongoing idea for a while now. They could go for a September release if they really want to punch it out the door and give themselves a nice run-in for the rest of the year. Plus, it's my birthday on the 13th, so 343, if you're listening, I'll take a copy of the game. But yeah, if not, November, like, nail down the release date at the very least. Give us a date to work towards, because you will then set the hype train in motion. It's going to pull out the station, and people are going to jump on board. All right? Give us a date. All right, so that's my showcase hopes. So final one, Season 7 was spoken about very recently. There was a live stream. A gentleman came on from 343. The guy's like an ex-pro who ended up becoming a producer for 343. He's working on Halo, and he said there's no ETA at the moment for Season 7. Still, we're waiting for the custom game browser. I've kind of lost hype for the when the stress test came out for the custom game browser. I did like whole streams where all I did was play custom games, Castle Wars, Duck Hunt, all these other games. Like it was just so much fun, like Hot Pursuit, these kinds of things. I loved it. Now, I don't know. I'm just kind of like, okay, well, you don't want to give us a date for Season 7, so there's no ETA, but we know the custom game browser's coming. But do you know what? The closer we get to Halo Infinite, I think they're going to really regret if they don't push it out soon, because the faster Halo Infinite arrives, especially if we get a date in September, the less enthused people will be with MCC changes. There'll always be the hardcore players for MCC, the people who love the old style Halo. I get that. And they'll love the custom game browser. But you need to strike while the iron's hot. And right now, MCC is smoking! And they need to really capitalize on it and build momentum. Now's the time to release the custom game browser. Do it this month. 343, I'm warning you. Listen, don't make me fly over there again with another sternly worded warning. Alright, I will point my finger at you. Alright, folks, so that is all I'm talking about today. It's a quick one. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you had a great time with this video. I will see you on the live streams. Remember, I stream every Wednesday and Sunday on this very channel now. So you can find me all in one place. All my shorts, all my long-term videos like this one, and all my live streams, all in one place. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been awesome. I'll see you next time. And until then, happy gaming.